Good evening, Rutland County, and welcome to the Pumpkin Princess pageant, which we are here to view live on PEGTV, Channel 15. I just found out a little bit of history. This Pumpkin Princess pageant has been going on since 1964. This is unbelievable and so exciting to be part of such an amazing tradition. We, of course, have not been broadcasting this event since 1964, but we're certainly happy to be part of it now. And so tonight, what you're going to see is local high schools have nominated girls from their school to represent them at the 58th annual Rutland Halloween Parade, which is on October 28th at 6:30 p.m. You can see it live here on PEGTV. So for this event, each school has a girl representing them, and she is in the parade and she's waving to the crowd. But tonight we are crowning the Pumpkin Queen, who will lead off the parade. So that is what we are here to find out, who will be our Pumpkin Queen amongst our many lovely pumpkin princesses. And here to tell us a little more about this event, about the parade itself, and just what's going on in Rutland County and the Rutland Recreation Department, which is so delightfully sponsoring this event, is April Chaffee from the Rutland Recreation Department. Hi, April.
Hey, Stephanie.
Thanks for joining me.
Oh, I'm happy to join you. It's
starting to feel a little alone out here. I'm glad to have your company. Here we are again, right?
We are.
This is one of my favorite events.
It is. It's a really enjoyable to meet all the girls from the different schools. I mean, they're just so talented. It's impressive, all their community service records that they have. And they're also pleasant and friendly when they come through the door.
And excited.
Yes, very excited.
It's very exciting to be representing their schools. It's an honor.
Definitely.
And it gives all of us hope for our youth right here.
Oh, definitely.
Right here in our area. We're lucky to have these girls.
If this is a sampling of what we have in the surrounding schools and the Rutland schools, then we're on a good track.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Right? So this is sort of one of our keystone events for the Rutland Recreation Department and just for our county in general, for Rutland City. Get so excited about this. And this really leads up to the Rutland Halloween Parade, which is just an iconic event.
Yeah.
Not just in Rutland City, but it's known far and wide.
It is known around. And it's our 58th annual this year, so it's a long tradition. It's a great tradition for Rutland. It really brings out the positive Halloween spirit in all the community members and organizations that enter into the parade. I mean, they're not getting paid to do this. It's for fun. It's for team building. It's just to really show off what they have to offer in the parade.
Such a good point, and it really is a labor of love when you see this parade and when you see the amazing entries, the incredible floats, all the people, all the man and woman power that's out there driving these things. It's really inspiring.
It is inspiring, and it's inspiring to see the new entries that come in, and then the ones that have been there for years upping the ante every year to be more creative, to see what they can come up with.
Can you imagine the pressure on some of those folks?
Some of the winners. No, I have no idea.
Everyone's wondering the minute the parade is over, what are they going to do next year, right? I'm sure they get right back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. So tonight we're going to talk to some great girls. I'm really excited. Right now the girls are being interviewed by community volunteer judges.
Yep. So they're being interviewed by a panel of 3 judges this evening, all nice, wonderful judges from the area who were actually really excited to do it. Some judges that we've had in the past. So it's a great opportunity. And then so they'll go through the interview process, and then they'll come out here and have a nice little chat with you, and you'll get to meet each of the girls. So
yes, and as I meet them, our viewers are meeting them at exactly the same time.
Exactly.
And tonight, when the Pumpkin Queen is crowned, the viewers are finding out right when we're finding out. So it's really very exciting. This is a live event.
This is a great opportunity. I mean, it's really awesome that PEGTV is allowing us to do this here.
Yeah, and we certainly love doing it. And just so folks know, this is an entirely volunteer event. Everyone is here to help out with this, and it's a great community effort.
It is.
much like the parade itself.
Exactly. So just to let you know that the girls, I'm sure you know, but maybe some of our audience members do not. Once the girls are chosen to represent their school, they then come in, they do their judging, they have their interview, we crown a queen, but each of the selected princesses rides in the parade, either leading their band if they have one, or just as themselves with, recognition on the side of their vehicles, representing their school. So it's a nice opportunity.
It really is, and we get to see them all again.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all in the parade.
Yeah.
It's just the Pumpkin Queen is leading off the parade, and then we get to see every single one of them as the night goes on.
Yes.
And that's always really exciting too. So, are they ready for us? I guess that's the question.
I think they are.
I'm seeing this adorable face over in the corner going, yeah, we're ready.
All right.
So I'm excited to meet these girls.
All right. I will let you get to it then.
And we will see you back here.
Yes.
For the crowning. Very exciting.
My crowning portion.
That's right. It's nice to speak with you, April.
It was great talking with you.
Thanks for everything you do to make this event happen.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right.
All right, folks, so let's get ready to meet Gabrielle Ox, and she is from Fairhaven Union High School. So here comes Gabrielle. Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm glad to be here.
So you're a senior at
I am.
Fairhaven? And are you having a good time this evening, this event?
It's been really fun meeting all the girls from the other schools and everything.
Yeah. You're all here for the same reason, and you get to meet each other, and there's a little reception and food and drink, and your parents are here. It couldn't be much more exciting, right? Except for the actual night of the parade, when you get to ride in your fancy car and wave to the crowds.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be really fun. Dress warm. I always say that, and I might sound like a broken record, but really, dress warm.
I'm planning on it.
Definitely. So, Gabrielle, you're involved with a lot of community service, and that's one of the reasons that you've been nominated, because you represent your school so well. Would you like to tell us a little bit about some of the things that you do out in the community?
So my school has several different clubs or student body government that I'm involved with. One of them is student council. We host blood drives, get activities planned for the school. Then another one is SLAM, and that's student leaders, advocates, and mentors. And we run programs for the incoming freshmen so they're comfortable coming into the high school, so they're not being thrown headfirst into the high school. They actually have preparation. Yeah. And then another one is Shine, where we try and make the high school an inviting place. We're currently planning a day where we all make t-shirts with our biggest insecurity on it, and then a positive quote on the back to show that everyone, no matter if you're one of the smartest kids in the school or a star athlete, you have an insecurity.
I love that. That's such a great idea.
I love it too.
Where would we start? Picking out our insecurities, right? That's a terrific idea. That must be a lot of fun. What are you thinking about doing when you graduate? It's coming up
So
soon.
I'm planning on going to college and being a biology or biological science major. Mm-hmm. I love biology, so it's a no-brainer. And then once I get out of the 4 years with my bachelor's degree, I'm planning on applying to grad school to go get my PhD so I can do research in biology and become a professor.
Great. That sounds amazing. And they're lucky to have you in that field. Biology is endlessly fascinating, so you'll never get bored, right?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of hard work, but it sounds like you're up for it.
I am.
Yeah. How about telling us a little bit of some of the extracurricular activities you participate in?
So I am on the football team. We're currently getting ready for our senior night and homecoming game, which is also the last regular season game of the year, and I'm really excited.
Now, I'm going to sound naive here, but you said you're on the football team.
Yeah.
So are you, is there a girls' football team at your school, or it's a co-ed football team now?
I'm with the guys. I've been playing This is my 6th season overall playing football. It's me, my younger sister, and I think it's about 40 other guys.
That's fantastic.
I love it.
You've come a long way.
Yeah.
And that is clearly not all you do. You're involved in a lot of sports.
Basketball and track and field. I'm also in sheep 4-H, which I have my own sheep and run the farm.
Oh, please tell
and
me
my sis-
your sheep's name. We must know.
Well, we have 35 right now.
So who's your favorite sheep, I guess I should say?
It's a toss-up between my ram lamb from this year, baby sheep. His name is Chewbacca, and my older ram named Carter. I don't know which one is my favorite. I can't choose.
I won't make you choose. But they sound adorable. So you're a busy girl. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So it seems pretty clear to me, but why would you say that your school chose you to be their candidate? How do you represent your school?
Well, I have put a lot of thought into this, but I think it's because I am so outgoing and courageous. I step out of my comfort zone. I don't like to dress up. I would rather be in shorts and a t-shirt instead of dress clothes. So I'm really out of my comfort zone right now.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Seriously. Yeah. You look great. You're coming out of your comfort zone. You're gonna dress warmly and wear whatever you want for the Halloween parade.
I
right?
am
absolutely
gonna do that because it's not fun to be cold.
No, it is not fun. I'll be right there with you announcing for PEGTV. So we'll you wave to me, please. And
I will.
With your warm hat on.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm sounding like a mom now, but it was really good. It was really good to meet you, and I'll look forward to seeing you at the parade.
It was nice to meet you too.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
You're welcome.
Okay, have fun.
You too.
All right, that was Gabrielle Ox from Fairhaven Union High School. It's great to get to know her a little bit. And next, I ask you to welcome Shannon Harrington from the Long Trail School. Shannon? Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Get comfy. You're from the Long Trail School. And you're a senior as well. So I understand that you were busy right up until the point where you got here tonight. So you look lovely and ready to go.
It was pretty chaotic, but I'm here. So.
And you're here, and we're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
So again, you probably heard Gabrielle and I talking about community service and community projects and things like that. I know that's a really big drive at Long Trail.
Right.
And how do you like to contribute in that way?
So most recently, I volunteered with a Special Olympics team in Rutland at a soccer tournament up at South Burlington High School. I'm what they call a unified partner, so I play with the athletes, but there's only 2 of us, and there's like 3 or 4 of them on a team. So we went up to South Burlington, and we got the gold medal in our tournament.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But
you're fresh off of that.
Yes, exactly. But I helped out with the weeks before, and on the Saturdays before the tournament, from 10 to 12 for every Saturday, I helped practice in West Rutland with them, and it was really fun just to see them grow as a team. It was awesome. But I also help out with the Be Brave organization. I'm not sure if you've heard of them.
I haven't. I'd love to know more about it.
They're a great organization. So it was founded by Riley Callan. She lives in Paulet, Vermont, and she suffered from benign brain cancer, benign brain tumors. I know it's really tragic, but she has definitely fought back in the face of that, and she's made this great organization that has raised thousands of dollars for brain cancer research and awareness. And so they have a hike-a-thon every year, and I've helped out since they began, which it was 3 years ago. And so people come and they pay to hike at Merck Forest, and I help out with like merchandise sales and food sales and stuff, and just help the whole thing run smoothly. But it's great to be a part of that because it's inspiring. She's so young, and she started that. It's a powerhouse for community service. Yeah.
That's really inspirational.
Yeah.
And must feel good to be part of that.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
I also see that something that, keeping with our Halloween theme, that you're very involved with UNICEF as well.
Yes, right.
I remember doing that as a child, but for folks who don't know what it is, maybe you can tell us a little bit.
Right, so of course, UNICEF is a nonprofit organization that really, I guess it raises awareness for humanitarian issues worldwide. And the interesting thing about a school chapter of UNICEF, which I helped found with my friends, is that each month is a different awareness campaign, I would say. So one month might be human trafficking, and the next would be water accessibility, the next is drug trafficking, and so on. And so we're really just helping people who don't really know the impacts of these issues, that we're helping them learn about it, so they become more informed. And so in the spirit of Halloween, we're doing a Trick or Treat for UNICEF, I guess, campaign. And so we send kids off on Halloween, and instead of collecting candy, they collect funds for UNICEF. Yes. So it's like a mini grassroots fundraising.
I remember having a little box. And we
it's a little box that they send up. Yeah.
I'm
right.
glad to hear that that's still going strong, and that you're part of that
That's
initiative.
great.
What do you think you'd like to do when you graduate from Long Trail?
So I think I'm going to apply to college under a liberal arts approach, but I'm definitely passionate about political science, government, and biology, and specifically marine biology. So I think that I can see myself going to law school, but hopefully I can merge my interests of the environment and of just political science and policy, and help defend wildlife and just preservation and stuff like that.
It sounds like it all goes beautifully together to me.
Yeah, I hope so.
It looks to me like it'll all just fall into place eventually.
I hope
it's
so.
good that you have you have an open mind, and that you're
Yes.
just open to the liberal arts education. Which
Yeah, I
is
think that after
important on
years,
its own.
years of schooling has taught me that I'm interested in everything. I can't pin down just like one interest. So
hopefully college will help you
yeah,
with that.
hopefully. I
Yeah.
know. Mhm.
And what other kinds of activities do you like to participate in?
So soccer is a really big part of my life. I play for varsity and club, and so that takes up a lot of time in the fall and winter, and then a little bit in the spring, but it's a lot of commuting. But I also play softball for our school. We're JV, but it's just fun. It's like a nice thing to do with my friends, and I love the sport, so that's really awesome. And like I said, it's pretty much soccer year round. It's fall, it's school season, then indoor, and then club season. So it takes up so much of my time. But I love it.
Imagine that it does. Yeah, and probably a fair amount of driving around and covering ground as well, right?
Yeah, my parents have been through a lot with me, but driving.
I always think about that when I meet you girls. I think they clearly almost have really dedicated parents.
Yeah, I'm so grateful that they've dedicated so much of their time to helping me with that. Yeah.
Well, clearly it shows that it's paying off, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
They must be very proud.
So.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about why do you think you were nominated to be your school's
Sure.
Pumpkin
So
Princess?
I think that all the people in my grade embody what Long Trail was founded on, with various core values like open-mindedness, integrity, stewardship, and such. And so I think that as far as what distinguishes me from the rest of my class is that I act on those core values. So I'm part of my school ambassador group, so we go out and network for the school. I'm in NHS, and I am captain of the varsity soccer team. So I feel like through these various ways that I participate in school organizations and outside of school, I really I don't know, I would say, I embody the core values really strongly. And I think that any of my classmates would be a perfect candidate as well, but yeah, I think that's what sets me apart.
And they're looking forward to having you represent them at the Halloween parade, which is coming right up.
Right up, yeah.
Saturday the 28th. So again, dress warm and enjoy yourself.
Thank you
Have
very
a really
much.
good time. It was so nice to speak
Nice
with
to meet
you.
you. Thank you very much.
We'll see you back here on
Right.
or actually over there on the
Yeah.
stage for the crowning.
Great, thank you so
Okay.
much.
Have fun. It was nice to meet you, Shannon. That was Shannon Harrington from the Long Trail School, and now we're going to be meeting with Eileen Rounds from Mill River Union High School. Eileen.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks so much for being here tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Are you having fun?
I am so far.
Yeah. It's a really fun event. So you're from Mill River.
I am.
Close by school and a big
Yes.
school, a lot going on there.
Yeah, I'm very, very involved with the art program at Mill River. That's the main reason I went there.
Yeah,
So-
tell us more about like what attracted you to their program in particular.
Well, I had two siblings go into Mill River before me, so I was exposed to the school before. So we have a lot of murals up on our walls from classes that are graduating or have graduated, and so I kind of knew from a young age that I wanted to go there, live up to my siblings' reputation.
There you go. And is everything that you hoped that it would be?
Oh yeah, totally.
And
Totally.
you get to really pursue your passions there.
Yeah, my teachers are very, very supportive, all of them, even the ones that aren't art teachers.
That's really good to hear. That's really good to hear. So Mill River is well known also for community service. What are some of the things that you like to do to help out in that regard?
Well, so I am also an NHS. So I have a part-time job at Hannaford, so I don't do anything after school. But during school, I'm a teacher's assistant to my art teacher, JT, and I also peer tutor with him. So I guide students in critiquing their artwork and seeing what they could improve on and seeing what they did really well. Or I just help him around the classroom by like reprocessing clay so we don't have to buy more. So
That sounds really helpful, and it makes for a busy day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a independent mural in our art hallway, and my friend Janet and I are doing our senior class mural. And we also did some murals at Wallingford Elementary for a special ed program that they're getting. So we did some murals for them.
Wow. What inspires you usually for your murals? How do you get your inspirations?
Well, I didn't really get into art until 10th grade when I had, my art teacher was Caress Perry, and she just inspired me to no end, to just want
Lit
to.
a fire under you, right?
Yeah, exactly. She just wanted me to really show people what art can do for them in their life and how they can appreciate it even in small ways, and how everything can be art, and art just gives everything such a deeper meaning. It's just an amazing part of life to have with you. So I draw a lot of inspiration from my own life and what I see.
Yeah. I love your enthusiasm on the subject. So with this love of art, what do you think you would like to do when you graduate?
I would like to go to college to be an art professor. It's really what I've kind of dreamt of since 10th grade. Before that, though, I wanted to be an English teacher.
Well, they're very linked in many ways.
They are.
Makes a lot of sense. So why do you think that your school chose you to be their candidate? When you think about the values of your school and the values that you embody, what?
Right. So I like to think that I'm a pretty good role model for my fellow classmates, and I try to be kind to everyone and help them when they need help. And I don't really like to do anything like half-baked, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I like to be really thorough with my work, and I try to be a good student through and through. So.
Yeah. Well, I think you're going to be an amazing representative for your school.
Well,
and I
thank you.
hope you've asked your boss for the night off on
I
Saturday
have.
the 28th.
I have.
And that you're going to dress warmly and just have so much fun. Are you going to, I don't know, paint a mural on the car that you ride on or something?
Oh man, it'd be pretty cool.
Wouldn't that be fun? You probably have to ask permission first, right?
Probably.
But that would be very cool.
They might want an expert detailer.
Have you ever worked on a parade float? I mean, with all these artistic skills?
Actually, I went to Rutland Town before this, and I marched in 6th grade with my band, but that's the last time I've ever done anything for the Halloween parade.
Maybe someday
so.
you'll be part of a winning float.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. And in the meantime, I hope you have an amazing time.
Well, thank you.
At the parade.
I hope to.
And wave to me when you're.
Oh,
I'll
definitely.
be up in the PEGTV
Definitely.
booth, so give me a wave.
Hopefully, I
and,
can see you.
Yes. I'll be waving my arm off. So
Yeah.
have a really good time. And
Thank you.
And we'll see you back over there.
Yes.
when all the interviews are over.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
it was really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Again, that was Eileen Rounds. She is a senior at Mill River Union High School. It was great to meet her. Next, we have Kiera Book from Poultney High School, the Blue Devils. Hi, Kiera.
Hey,
It's nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
I'm glad you could be here tonight.
Me too.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun, and I noticed you've been visiting with another girl over there, so you can get to meet everybody and meet all your fellow princesses, right?
Right.
So, community service is such a big piece of how people even get nominated to be the princess for their schools and to represent their schools. So, what are some of the things that you like to do in your community for your school?
Well, my school does a lot of like blood drives and stuff, and we're currently for student council working on a chair that has two hands on it to represent that like you're not alone, and for like diversity and like equity and stuff, we're gonna all put our handprints on it.
Wow,
So
that sounds really creative and meaningful as well.
yeah.
Yeah. And I see that you also do something for a community meal. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I think it's the Thanksgiving feast when we go down, and for people who can't always afford a meal, there's like we set up tables and make food for them to come into the church and eat.
Oh, that's really special. So that'll be coming up pretty soon, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also see Tatum's Totes here as something
Yeah.
that you like to participate in.
Tatum's Totes is an organization for like foster kids where we make blankets and we put them in bags and we ship them up so kids won't be cold at night.
It's really special. A very worthwhile thing to do. Kiera, what are some things you think you'd like to do when you graduate from high school?
I want to be a special educator. A lot of the teachers made a difference on my life, and so I want to give back and make a difference on someone else's life.
Can't say it any better than that. That's great. What are some other things that you like to do? I see a pretty long list here of things that you're involved with throughout the year. Some of your extracurricular activities?
Right now I'm playing field hockey for Fairhaven. Poultney does not provide it, but we still give the opportunities to the kids, which makes one of our schools, what I see, is like one of the best. I also do basketball and softball, but for Poultney.
Yes.
And I like to, I do student council. I'm a student council president and class president.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a pretty big job. That'll keep you busy right there.
Yeah.
Wow. So you have enough going on throughout the year to keep you busy and to contribute to your school. Speaking of your school, why do you think that they chose you to represent them as their pumpkin princess? Pretty clear to me.
Our school has a motto. It's small in size and big in spirit, and I think I carry out that motto pretty well.
Yeah. So I think they'll all be excited to see you, as well as your parents, at the Halloween parade, which is Saturday the 28th. It's coming up soon. So dress warmly and practice your wave, right?
I'll try.
And have a really good time.
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you back here in just a few minutes over on that stage over there
Alrighty.
for the crowning, okay?
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Kiera. That was Kiera Book from Poultney High School. And next we have Isabel Valerio, and she is from Proctor High School, Proctor Junior and Senior High School.
Hello.
Hi, Isabel.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too. I'm glad you could be here tonight.
I'm glad I can be
You're
here.
from the small but mighty Proctor
Yes.
School, right?
Yes.
And they've selected you to be their pumpkin princess. So are you having fun tonight representing your school?
Yes, I'm having a great time. I love talking to all the girls.
Is it unbelievable that this tradition has been around since 1964?
Yeah, that's really actually really cool. I'm glad I can be a part of it.
It is. It's really. I'm excited about that too. Being part of something that's such a really neat part of our history. here in the Rutland area. So we've been talking a lot about community service tonight. Would you like to tell us a little bit about some of the projects that you've been involved with?
Yes. I was selected as a sophomore to go to HOBE, which is the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Seminar, and that really inspired me to get involved in my community and in my school. I last year applied to be a junior counselor at a seminar in New York City where we spent the weekend teaching kids from New York in the Long Island area about leadership and community service, and that was a really, really amazing experience.
That sounds really fun, actually. Yeah.
It was so amazing.
You must have come home so excited from that.
Yeah, the HOBE is just something that is like very, very special that a lot of people probably won't understand, but it's so uplifting and really inspiring, especially to the incoming ambassadors.
How do you take some of this inspiration that you have and bring that into your future plans and goals? What do you think you'd like to do?
I definitely want to attend a four-year college. I'll probably study communications in media or journalism. I later want to enter the Peace Corps or the AmeriCorps. That would be a really, really awesome goal of mine.
And they'd be really, really lucky to have you.
Thank you.
I actually teach in communication and media,
really?
so,
That's so cool.
we'd sure love to have you in our field
Thank
as well.
you.
So I hope you do that. So I see some other extracurricular activities here that you're part of, and sports and
Yeah.
mentoring, it looks like.
Yeah. I'm part of this big buddy program that we are connected with the elementary school in my town. And during the day, we go over to the elementary school and we have our little buddy. We have like 2 or 3 students that we see throughout the week, and we just basically hang out with them, help them with their schoolwork, and talk to them, and just be their big pal.
That must be the highlight of their week, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
they're pretty fun and inspirational.
They're great
for them.
kids. I love doing it.
What age group do you typically work with?
It's K through 6, so I've had a few kids, one in kindergarten, one in 3rd grade, a 2nd grader.
So nobody's really left out.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So why do you think your school chose you to be their Princess candidate? What is it about the values of your school that you think that you represent?
Well, my school, it's very small, and I think that since it's 7th through 12th, I'm a very big role model, especially for the middle schoolers. I hold a lot of leadership roles throughout my school, being in student council, National Honor Society, and peer leaders, and being the captain of the varsity teams. I think a lot of the younger kids look up to me, and I'm glad I can be a person that they can look up to.
Yeah, because that's going to be them someday, so they
Yeah.
need a role model, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So are you looking forward to the big event, to the parade?
Oh yeah, of course.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and it really is coming right up. So we will be broadcasting from that as well. And so when you're all done with it, you can actually watch it again and again, both on TV, and you can go online and live stream it and send a link to your grandma, whatever you want to do.
Very fun.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty fun, right?
Yes.
Well, good. I hope you have a wonderful time, and thanks for coming and
Thank you so much
letting
for
us
having
meet
me.
you tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, we were pleased to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you to Isabel Valerio from Proctor High School. Wonderful to meet her. And next up, we have Bailey West from Rutland High School. We're going from our small high school to our big high school, right? Hi,
Yes.
Bailey. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
You having fun tonight?
Yes, I am. It's a lot of
Yes.
fun being
Yeah,
here.
good to meet all the other girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you're here from Rutland High School. This is a pretty big student
Pretty large high school,
population.
yeah.
And you're their pumpkin princess. That's going to be
Yes.
fun, a great honor.
Very exciting.
Yes, very exciting. I tell you what, nobody gets more excited about Halloween than
Yep.
the folks here in Rutland City,
Very.
right? right?
Everyone's very excited.
Yes. So you'll have a lot of people out there waving to you and cheering for you.
In the athletic office, we have a countdown till this interview, so we were all very excited.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
We were all very excited. The AD was like, oh, it's today. We were like, yes.
Oh, and they can watch it live tonight,
Yep,
and then
they've
it'll be on
recorded
again
it.
and again. Yes.
Yes, everyone's very excited.
Oh, well, they just want to see you do all the great things that you're probably doing at school, and now you get to show it off to everybody.
Which is awesome.
So, yeah, so tell us a little bit about that. Tell us some of the things you like to do in the community. And
So at Rutland High School, we have this thing called the GIN Conference, and it's a global issuing network, and we're the only high school right now in Rutland County that does it, which is pretty cool. And each year you get to choose if you want to volunteer or stay like on school, on campus. In the last 2 years, I have volunteered, and I went to the food bank and helped make bags for people who don't have as much as others. And then we also went to Wonder Feet downtown and helped clean and make projects for kids, which was really cool.
wow,
Yeah.
that sounds like fun, and also just so helpful for the organizations that
It
you're
gives
working
a
with.
lot of opportunities for kids at school to go out and like venture out and volunteer, which is awesome.
That's good, because
Yeah.
if you don't get outside of your school environment,
Yeah,
you
you're
really
kind
don't
of
know
like
what you're
just stuck
going
there,
into.
but
Yes,
yeah, it's awesome.
There's a lot bigger world than just in your school, right?
Definitely.
What do you think you'd like to do after you graduate?
I would definitely like to go to a 4-year college, and I'm hoping to major in health psychology right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great field.
Yeah, it's awesome because at
Big
Rutland,
demand for that.
yeah, true. At Rutland, you can take classes like if you have a free block. And last year I took psychology and absolutely fell in love with it.
Oh, that's great for you that you
Yeah.
actually kind of got a beat on what you think you'd
Yeah,
like
so
to
now
do.
this year I'm taking the AP course of it, which is even awesome because it's like a college course. So it's
Yes,
like
that's
I'll
a
know
tough
what it's
class.
like. Yeah.
Yeah,
is
well,
awesome.
good for you.
Thanks.
You're very motivated. What are some of the other extracurricular things that you like to do?
Right now, so I can't play sports because I have a bleeding disorder, but I manage sports. I manage the basketball team. So I did JV freshman and sophomore year and varsity junior, and I'm planning to do it senior year. And it's just awesome. It's just one big family. We all love each other so much.
Yeah,
it's
and
awesome.
you know nothing goes without a really good manager,
Yeah, true.
right? All
It's
those
always so much
details
fun.
need to be taken care
Yeah,
of.
and the coaches are amazing, and Rutland's athletics is just amazing.
No, absolutely.
It's
and,
so much fun.
And they're
Everyone's
lucky to
just so
have you
nice.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you got a big school there. So
Yeah.
why do you think this big student population said, we want Bailey as our pumpkin princess?
I really like to get involved in things, like even if I can't do it, just like go and try and like give it my best. And also at Rutland, it's a lot about spirit and just being able to represent. And I really think that I try to at all events be there and show my school spirit. And I'm very determined and outgoing and stuff. It's
And I'm
fun.
feeling that over here, and I'm sure they're feeling it out in the audience
Yeah.
as well. So it's pretty clear to me that you're going to be an amazing pumpkin princess
Yeah.
for your school. You're going to have a lot of fun on
It
Halloween.
should be a lot of fun.
I hope it's not too cold. I hope
Yeah,
it's a beautiful night for you, and
True.
that all of you girls have a blast.
Yeah.
So this night is going fast, but we'll see you back here in just a few minutes,
Yep, soon.
and then again at the parade.
True. Yes.
So it was really nice to meet you,
You
Bailey.
too.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bailey West from Rutland High School. It's fun to meet her. Now we're just traveling slightly west and going to West Rutland High School to meet Madison McGinnis. Hi, Madison. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Are you having fun?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's great. It's an honor.
Well, it's an honor to have you here with us.
Thank you.
So, you two are from we were talking to Proctor a little while ago, and you're from a small school as well.
Very small school.
Every single school, I feel like, in Rutland County has its own personality and
Definitely.
its own stamp on it. But community service seems to be something that's important to every single one of these schools. So,
Definitely.
what are some of the things that you like to do for the community?
So I am president of National Honor Society,
Wow.
and I have a very good relationship with my advisor. So this year she has let me take over the community service projects. So
Big job, Madison.
it's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
So I we run the pledge in our school, like the Pledge of Allegiance, and do that every morning. And we send 2 students for the first Wednesday in every month to the town hall to serve Meals on Wheels to the seniors.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's
And I know they're
wonderful.
always looking for volunteers, and they must love having
It's
these
wonderful.
bright young faces amongst them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today we started setting up for our Thanksgiving food drive. So in a K through 12 school, it's a huge advantage, especially for this activity, because we get donations from all of the students, and then we divide them and provide several families within the community with their Thanksgiving meal, which is, it's wonderful. It's fantastic.
That just feels amazing.
It does. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
I work at Old Navy. I'm a brand associate lead, so it's kind of like an assistant manager. I train and do cash handling and stuff. But I volunteered. We do a child safety fair. So we partnered with the Rutland Ambulance Service and provided information on like safe car seats and child ID kits and things like that. And then the time that we spend doing that, Gap Inc. will then convert into a grant to give to a local organization of our choice, which is fantastic. I was also just told a few days ago that I am going to be in charge of the adopt-a family that we do. So last year we partnered with the Boys and Girls Club. This year it is between Rutland Mental Health, Boys and Girls Club, and the Mission. I think we're leaning towards the Mission, which I'm super excited about. I'll probably set up a bake sale, maybe some sort of food drive, any way that we can donate time and money, and I'm very excited about it.
Oh, they're so lucky to have you behind this, because you clearly have so much passion for it and can tell you're going to work really hard. And
It's wonderful.
I'm sure it's going to be a smashing success. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
You know, I can tell that you're going to go really, really far in your future. But
Thank you.
what are your thoughts for what you think you'd like to do?
I will go to college next year in the fall and major in either biology, chemistry, or biochemistry with a pre-med track and get my MD so that I can become a pediatrician. And I'm not only going to focus on the clinical aspect of pediatrics, but I want to focus on the research base so I can not only help the individual child, but children as a whole. I think that as a way to better our society, our nation, the world in general, is to start with the next generation. So I'm very excited about that.
You've got a lot of hard work ahead of you, but it sounds like you have everything it takes to get yourself through that with enthusiasm
Thank you.
and grace. So I'm excited for you.
Thanks.
So it's pretty clear to me, but why do you think your school chose you to be their pumpkin princess?
So West Rutland, not only within the walls of the school, but within the community itself, it's one giant family.
Yeah.
And being in a K through 12 school, you have to set a good example for the younger kids who see you every day and look up to you and watch you in athletics and music and other aspects of school. And I'd like to believe that I am a solid role model for them. I'd like to believe that I represent the family and the kindness and the spirit that is West Rutland.
Well, they are going to be cheering you on the 28th at the Halloween parade, and I just think you're going to have so much fun.
I'm so excited.
And I hope you stay warm.
Definitely.
And you've got a bright future ahead of you. All of you girls do. I've enjoyed so much talking to all of you. So you're going to be coming back here very soon for the crowning.
Yes.
And then see you at the parade.
Definitely.
When you're princess or queen. We'll find out soon, right? But
Yeah.
either way, you're all going to be doing a great job representing
It's gonna be a
your
blast.
schools. It is going to
Yeah.
be a total blast. And thank you so much.
Thank you for having
joining
me.
us, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. I would also like to just give a quick shout out to Molly Giancola, who is the Pumpkin Princess for MSJ, Mount St. Joseph Academy. She unfortunately was not able to be with us this evening, but she will be representing her school at the parade on the 28th. And we just want to say that we miss you, Molly, and we hope you have a great time at the parade as well. We've had a lot of fun talking with the girls tonight. They're going to be coming back here very soon for the crowning. And in the meantime, for just a couple of minutes, we're going to show you some brief highlights from the Rutland Halloween Parade last year, 2016. So please do enjoy that, and we'll be back in just a jiffy with the crowning.
Way to go, Rutland City Fire Department!
Oh.
There's some firefighters under there having a great time with their kids, looks like.
Nice.
So they offer special thanks to Max Steel and Green Mountain Feeds for lending the truck. Island of Misfit Toys.
It's Yukon Cornelius. Where's the Charlie in the box?
Oh, what a beautiful float. They've done a fantastic job. So they've got almost 100 years of service to the community the Rutland City Rotary Club has. Nice job with Danby Mount Tabor doing a wonderful job decorating their fire truck.
I love a yellow fire truck, don't you?
It is unique. It is
I like
unique.
that. What is that on the back of that?
I'm not sure, but I don't think I'd want to find it at dark at night by myself. All right, great job. All right, great job, Ron Chaffee, CEO of Ravna, doing a great job there. Not afraid to have fun. Radio 94.5, The Drive. Who we got driving that one? Can't tell, they got a mask on.
I'm gonna guess that is probably Ed Kelly from the Drive, and congratulations to Ed. He just recently had a granddaughter, so he's now in the Grandpa Club.
Oh,
he and his lovely wife Fran, and
fantastic.
congratulations to them and their daughter and their son-in-law. So
That's fantastic. I don't see any downsides of grandchildren.
not at all.
All right, following is the Fairhaven Pumpkin Princess Molly Colte, driven by Ivan from Diamonds and More in a black Mercedes convertible. Congratulations to Molly Colte from Fairhaven. And thank you, Ivan from Diamonds and More, for providing the vehicle tonight for her.
There's Sally with them. Nice.
right, excellent job by the Fairhaven High School Marching Band. Kiwanis. They're focused on the fishing derby. The Rutland Kiwanis sponsor the fishing derby, a combination pond each year. We usually stock it with about 300 fish that we get from the state. They stock the pond for us, and it's really neat. The kids are, I don't know if you've ever been to the fishing derby, a combination pond.
I haven't been to the one there, no.
And, you know, they pretty much almost circle the whole pond, and all the families that live in that area, they welcome the kids to come right onto their lawns every year for this fishing derby. There's just really one small public access to it, but the kids all go on there, and for many of them, maybe catching their first fish, and you'll see grandparents there with their grandchildren. It's pretty special in May. So in May every year, Combination Pond and Kiwanis does sponsor that, along with the bike rodeo that they sponsor, working with us.
And we're back. It's time for the crowning of the Pumpkin Queen for the Rutland Halloween Parade, which again, let's remind you, is on Saturday, October 28th at 6:30 p.m. and it will be broadcast live here through PEGTV, Channel 15. This is the 58th annual Rutland Halloween Parade, and once again, let me remind you of our pumpkin princesses that we have here with us this evening. Gabrielle Ox from Fairhaven Union High School, Shannon Harrington from the Long Trail School, Eileen Rounds of Mill River Union High School, Kiera Book from Pulteney High School, Isabel Valerio from Proctor High School, Bailey West of Rutland High School, and Madison McGinnis of West Rutland High School. So thank you to all of them for being here with us tonight. Now we will see April Chaffee coming along behind to crown our Halloween Pumpkin Queen. Who's it gonna be? She's making us nervous. And it is Shannon Harrington from the Long Trail School. Congratulations, Shannon. And thanks so much for joining us tonight. To all the girls, congratulations. We look forward to seeing all of you at the Rutland Halloween Parade, the 58th annual Halloween Parade on the 28th at 6:30 p.m. All the girls are receiving their flowers from April Chaffee, and they're beautiful. Again, congratulations to our Pumpkin Queen, Shannon Harrington from the Long Trail School. She will be representing her school at the Halloween Parade for 2017. Again, join us on Saturday, October 28th at 6:30 p.m. here on PEGTV, Channel 15. And thanks to everyone for joining us tonight. Good evening.